the stroke of midnight. On New Year's Eve of the last decade of the 20th century, America's largest city is about to pay for the nastiness of its inhabitants. When that day comes, when the slime starts to rise,
the Titanic just arrived.
When ghosts start arriving by the boatload,
we gotta find the guys.
There's only one thing to do.
Look out! Look out!
Sometimes weird things happen. Someone has to deal with it. And who are you gonna call? All right, suck in the guts, guys. We're the Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters 2. I'm reviewing this movie because I have not reviewed the first. I've reviewed the first one and the third one, which is the reboot. So I have to review the second one, right? So I'm going to put the link down description below. The first review and the 1984 review and the 2016 review, right there. Let's talk about this movie. By the way, I'm making this. I'm also reviewing this because of the new project that I am going to be releasing. It's going to be it's a secret project. It's a short film really now. It's about 4 minutes. Actually, it's 2 minutes if you don't include the CDM logo and the end credits. But yeah, so I got inspired from Ghostbusters, so that is coming out, and that's going to be exclusive to my my website. I'll put in the link in the description below. It's going to come out tomorrow. Okay, it's going to come out the day after tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to release the trailer for it, because I have to release a trailer. If I don't, I'm doomed. So yes, and I'm going to upload it on YouTube a week later, because I'm facing some problems with it, uploading it. So yes, it's going to be exclusive to my website for about a week. Now let's talk about Ghostbusters 2. Ghostbusters 2 is a movie about it's 5 years. It takes 5 years after Ghostbusters 1, and everybody hates Ghostbusters now, and they're retired. Everybody's splattered now. They're gone. The Ghostbusters, until they get brought back because there are more ghosts haunting. Yeah, that's it. And it's basically the same plot as the first one, really. This movie disappointed me a lot, but I am not the biggest hater of this movie. You know, there are biggest haters around the world, but for me, this is very entertaining. But the thing is, this movie is exactly the same as the first. The comedy in this movie doesn't work. The action scenes, seriously, when you watch this movie, you will be missed, because you will just not be having fun with the action scenes, really, as the first one, because the first one, yeah, these beams coming out here is just good. Okay, and also the Ecto 1. What have they done to Ecto 1? Now it's Ecto 1A, and it looks really bad. This is, in my opinion, the worst Ghostbusters movie. This is basically the same thing as the first one, but they took the things we love from the first one and just made it poof, disappear. Oh my goodness, okay? But the horror elements is still here, because the horror scenes are very scary at some points, like that scene where, what is it, Egon, what's his name, Ray, and I forgot the black guy. Oh my goodness, I'm so racist. But yeah, they go into this old train station, and there's this ghost train coming, and there are these faces that they just appear, these zombie faces on this bike. That was some scary shit when I was pretty young watching this. So overall, Ghostbusters 2 is just a terrible movie. They tried to do what's great with the first one, but they just killed it. But the horror scenes are great, and the casting is obviously good. I'm going to give Ghostbusters 2 a C+. Guys enjoyed this review, so yes, I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
The superstars of the supernatural are back to nuke the spooks.
2 in the box.
Ready to go.
We be fast and
They be slow.
Make some time.
Don't put any of those old cheap moves on me.
no.
It's different.
I have all new cheap moves.
Raise your spirits.
If we don't do something by midnight, you will be remembered in history as the man who let New York get sucked down into the 10th level of hell.
And kick some slime.
Looks like a giant Jell-O mold.
I hate Jell-O. Oh, come on. There's always room for Jell-O.
Happy New Year!
Hose 'em.
Ghostbusters 2.